What's going on, everyone? Today's April the 25th, 2022. Pfizer is the sell. See, I already came and told you what I think the price in Pfizer is about to do. Look at my price chart real quick. Yeah, just take a look. And I told you all, a couple of weeks ago that Pfizer was a buy. And instead of people trying to hide and tell you to come in and buy the dips in these stocks and hold it for the long term, I know when to cut them. I know when to let the play go and say, all right, cool. I didn't get this one right. So I'm going to talk about that and show you why Pfizer may continue to dip lower, a lot lower than the long-term trend which started back in March of 2021. I'm here for you all. I'm going to give you all expectations, my predictions, estimations as to where I think price is going to go so that we can be prepared and actually win in the market. And when I get them wrong, hey, you learn from them, right? You also learn from these price moves so that you become a better trader and investor. I want you all to get accustomed to looking at the price chart as being the Bible, as being gospel, as being the truth, and it's not deceiving you. A lot of people like to plot a lot of technical indicators on their chart, confusing you, saying that, well, across the 50 EMA and the 200-day EMA is now broken bearish, and you got the MACD with the stochastics and the Fibonacci retracement line, and you got the elliptical, you got the Elliott waves, you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of this on your price chart, and it follows your analytical abilities. Just look at the price chart. I'm not going to show you today. So welcome. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to my channel. Tap that bell notification as well, because I'm here dropping price predictions while everyone else is giving you mythologies. Check this out. I didn't get it right. I didn't. I'm here, keeping it real. There was only one day that we saw Pfizer go up, and literally it was the day that I did the video. I did a video on April the 9th, right? So it was on the weekend. The day that the market opened and Pfizer price did go up, and only topped out at a high of $56.32. Since then, price fell off a cliff. It completely fell off a cliff. Now, one thing I try to help you all with is to show you when you might need to cut the play, and don't hold on to dead weight. When you hold on to dead weight, it bogs you down. You want to be let free. You want to cut the losers ASAP and let your winners run. This wasn't a winner. So at what point would you say, all right, the market is giving me hints. The market always give you hints every day that it trades as to where it's trying to go. So yes, the first hint to tell us that we might want to readjust and reevaluate our prediction was on this day right here, April the 11th. That was the first clue, because if the market was really a buy, we would not have seen the market trade high, but then at the end of the day, close low. We would not have seen that, but we saw that right here. That was the first clue. And pretty much following my video, the price in Pfizer continued to dip. Like, we continue to see the market sell off. Right here, these 3 days, 12th, the 13th, and the 14th, by us looking at the price close lower, closing off of the highs all the way down here towards the bottom of the bar, tells us that there's a lot of selling coming in Pfizer. So we had a total of 4 consecutive days of nothing but weakness. Now, I know your psychological mind will say, well, maybe the next day the price will go up. Just maybe one more day. I'll get the market one more day. Okay. Pfizer still went down. And it went down to the point where I said we needed to see buyers hold support. So this will be the day that you will have to cut the play. 6.56%. Hey, every prediction ain't going to be a home run. You will strike out sometimes. But I would rather strike out at 6.5% versus where we are at now at 12.75%. Which one is better? And if we continue to see weakness, then you're going to continue to see your losses increase. This is why you have to know when to let it go. That didn't go right for us. All right. So now I want to zoom out and I want you all to see this. We need to see the buyers now, right? We need to see them. We need to see them come in and hold this trend line. If they don't, then that 12.77% that I mentioned earlier is going to go a lot higher, right? So let's look at this on the long term, because this is Pfizer here on the long term, and it doesn't look positive. It doesn't look strong. We should not have seen this weekly price bar right there, but we did. The market ended up down last week almost 10% in 1 week, and we still saw the market close on the low. 2 weeks. This is even worse. This 2 weekly price bar right here encompasses how many other weeks? Like, the spread of this 2 weekly price bar lets us know something. People ain't buying. It erased this 2 weekly price bar, this one, and it almost took out these two. 1 2 weekly price bar took out 2 weeks, or a total of 4 weeks of trying to see Pfizer go up. Scary. 3 weeks. 5. Monthly time frame. We got 4 days and 10 hours left. Now take a look. This is not, we don't want to see that at the end of this month. We're going to get the market 4 days and 10 hours though, but that doesn't even look good neither. So what we need to do, the question that I'm asking you now is, do you think this trend is going to hold? Do you think this trend in Pfizer is actually going to hold? Because if it is, we have nothing to worry about. But if it's not, then we need to anticipate some lower prices. And I'm looking at 45 first, definitely 44. We cannot see the market break below 44, because if it does, it's going to come down to 42 in the long term. Okay. Now, everyone has access to the same information when it comes to price chart. The only problem is how people interpret it and what they see, because you can literally see what you want to see in the market for Pfizer. And I'm not crazy. I understand that we can actually see the market bounce off of this trend. So I'm going to react relatively quick if I see buyers try to hold this line. Yeah, I know that I'm on the wrong side of the trade, so I will have to cut it ASAP. But from the long term, it doesn't look like that's feasible. So I'm going to look for the market in Pfizer to try to come down to 46 first. Okay. 46 first. My second area is going to be around 45. So we got $1 increment from first price target to the second. $46, then 45. And I really want to see the market hold like $44. Around $44, $43.50, 44, right there. All right. So then put this on the daily, because we follow the money. That is what I do. I follow the money, and if the money like is about to fall, then I'm going to fall right alongside with it, because that is where the money is being made. All right. So let's check this out. Let's see. Now it's your turn. Hit me up. Tell me what y'all think the price is about to do in Pfizer, because that is the edge that we have. By us being predictors, we are able to win more often amongst everybody else who reacts to these price movements. Because when the price dips in Pfizer, everyone else is going to run hysterical. Why did the price fall 40%, 20%, 10% in Pfizer when we already anticipated that was going to happen? Take a look at this. May the 3rd, Pfizer has earnings coming up. And let's say that if they report after market closes and it's down 15%, what can you say when we already knew that the market today, April the 25th, was already trending weak? Like, what's the point? The market is already telling us what the market really thinks. So hit me up and let me know what you think. Make sure you maintain profitability. And as always, trade different.